Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at HEX, which is the first certificate of deposit blockchain anywhere in crypto. This is something that the banks have been doing for years. However, HEX promises to deliver significantly higher returns than you'll ever get by using a bank with all of the security that you expect to have. Obviously, nothing I say on this video is financial advice, so always go away and do your own research before investing any of your own money. Without further ado, let's jump into today's content. Okay guys, so jumping across to hex.com, as always, link down below in the description if you want to go and check it out after this video. HEX stakes average 38% returns a year, which is absolutely insane, guys. If you've been keeping money in a bank, now obviously it depends on which country you're in, you're looking at perhaps less than 0.5%, possibly getting even worse. And obviously because you've got inflation, then that means that the money you're holding in a bank, despite the interest, is not actually making money, but in fact losing money. So HEX is the first blockchain certificate of deposit. High returns, no minimum, and decentralized design. 484,000 or just over 484,000 wallets so far already owned on HEX and continuing to grow all the time. And so far the HEX price is up 9,481 times in just under 2 years. So what is HEX all about? Let's take a look at everything about HEX in this video. So, okay guys, so it's all about investing money, and traditionally the banking systems have worked quite well over a period of time. However, more recently, obviously with other problems in the world such as coronavirus, overinflation, loads of other things, it's made the financial system hugely problematic. But it's the average person who's been using banking systems, etc., who's been paying the price for that. So HEX is all about trying to level the playing field and give back to the people who are using the services that they're getting, rather than losing money into banks, etc., while the bankers are still receiving their big bonuses. The future of investing is here. Certificates of deposit, or CDs, are common investment tools managed by banks. Hundreds of millions of people use them worldwide, creating a market valued in the trillions of dollars. However, HEX has taken the concept of CDs, added significantly higher average rates of return, removed banking fees, and turned them into a decentralized cryptocurrency, which is obviously very exciting. You can stake HEX by locking it up for a period of time. Obviously, the longer you leave it in, the potential better returns you're going to get. So you could stake it from 1 day to perhaps 5,555 days. Not really sure how much that time is in years, but obviously quite a long time. And depending on the length of stake, you're going to get potentially better APYs. Now the APY for stakes has an average of 40%, while traditional banks or CDs average less than 2%. In addition to the unprecedented yields, there are also high tendencies of the HEX price to appreciate. Now, obviously you've seen the HEX price appreciate 9,800 times over the last couple of years. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to continue forever. Who knows exactly what's going to happen? But when it comes to crypto, if you believe that the overall trajectory is up, which I do because more and more people are getting involved in cryptocurrency, more money coming into the markets. Yes, we see fluctuations happening on a daily basis, where we see pumps and then dumps, etc. If the overall trajectory is up and you're looking for longer term gains in crypto, which is probably the more sensible option rather than trying to make money on a shorter term basis, then you can see why staking with high APY in a coin that's likely to continue to appreciate, in my opinion, not financial advice, then you can see how we can get rewarded through this. HEX has no central entity, no bureaucracy, and no overheads. There are no bonuses awarded to anyone outside of the users who stake HEX. As a simple to use high yield investment tool, HEX makes you the bank. As you know, banks make lots of money, bankers make a lot of money, but that money is money that really could be shared with everyone who's investing the money, because after all, you are the one who's giving your money to the bank in order for them to make the huge returns, but they're not really sharing any of those rewards with you. So effectively you're lending someone money for them to go and make bets, and effectively you're taking all the risk, but you never get to see any of the upside, which is obviously crazy. Here you can see there's very quick explanations of HEX, but you can come across the website and check those out if you want. Here are some of the statistics here for the HEX price, where it's gone up already 9,000 times already, which we've already talked about. Currently the price is sat at 6 cents, guys, which is extremely low with a market cap of 35 billion. 35 billion is reasonably big, but there's obviously great potential for growth, especially if the crypto market starts to boom again. Currently ranked at number 13. Now, when I look at cryptocurrencies, particularly at the bottom of bear markets, which I feel like we're at right now, then the best returns are not going to come from like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You don't really necessarily want to be going for the smallest market cap coins, because when the markets are low, there's a high chance of those coins going under first. But actually the kind of like the blue chip coins that sit in the sort of top 50 or so, but not necessarily the top 10, this is where I see the best returns coming once the market starts to move again, because the smaller market caps are much easier to build on. $35 billion to see a 10% increase is $3.5 billion. But in something like Bitcoin with a $350 to $400 billion market cap, to see a 10% return, it needs $35 or $40 billion to be added to see the same growth.